Welcome to Truth Discovery. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. In May 2025, a freight train from Xi'an, China, arrived at Iran's Apron Dry Port, marking a moment that was about far more than just the arrival of cargo. This event signaled the beginning of a new chapter in Eurasian connectivity, as the train's journey spanned thousands of kilometers, crossing borders and bridging cultures along the way. The official launch of this direct, commercially viable rail corridor was celebrated with much fanfare. Dignitaries, officials, and railway workers gathered to witness a milestone that had been years in the making. It was more than a ribbon cutting. It was a declaration of intent to reshape the region's economic landscape. This isn't just a new trade route, it's a strategic realignment, a steel artery connecting two major Eastern powers, bypassing Western-dominated maritime systems. The railway slices through deserts, mountains, and cities, forging a direct link that reduces both time and risk for goods moving between Asia and the Middle East. The Southern Corridor revives the spirit of the ancient Silk Road, offering a resilient alternative as maritime routes face instability and soaring costs. With global shipping lanes increasingly congested and vulnerable to disruption, this overland route provides a crucial backup, ensuring that trade can continue even when the seas are uncertain. For China, this railway is a key milestone in the Belt and Road Initiative, a vision to weave together continents through infrastructure investment and cooperation. It demonstrates China's commitment to building new pathways for commerce and influence, extending its reach deep into the heart of the Middle East. For Iran, the corridor is a lifeline, an opportunity to transform into a vital transit hub linking Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. It opens doors for economic growth, job creation, and regional integration, positioning Iran as a bridge between East and West at a time of shifting alliances. The China-Iran rail link is engineered to bypass volatile maritime chokepoints like the Suez Canal and the Strait of Hormuz, promising greater security and predictability for global trade. By moving goods overland, nations can avoid the delays and risks that come with crowded ports and geopolitical flashpoints. This is more than a railway. It's a new map of influence, a move toward a multipolar world where new networks of cooperation are taking shape. As countries seek alternatives to traditional trade routes, the China-Iran corridor stands as a symbol of changing power dynamics and the rise of new economic alliances. The journey of that first train was a leap into a new era of global connectivity, one where steel rails, not just shipping lanes, define the future of trade and cooperation across continents. The vision of a direct China-Iran rail link has been a decade in the making, rooted in China's Belt and Road Initiative. Iran joined the BRI in 2019, cementing the partnership with a 25-year strategic agreement in 2021, making the rail corridor a central pillar. Turning this vision into reality required more than bilateral deals. It needed multilateral cooperation across Central Asia. The breakthrough came in 2025, when China, Iran, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Turkey signed a six-party railway agreement in Tehran. This pact unified tariffs, streamlined customs, and coordinated border crossings, transforming disparate railways into a seamless transcontinental network. The goal: make the overland route the fastest, safest, and most economical option for traders. This collaboration paved the way for the corridor's commercial launch just weeks later. Since May 2025, the China-Iran rail corridor has rapidly become a bustling commercial artery, transforming the landscape of regional trade. What was once a distant vision is now a reality, as steel tracks and roaring locomotives connect two economic powerhouses across thousands of kilometers. In just 9 months, 43 freight trains have traveled from China to Iran, a six-fold increase over the previous 7 years. This surge is not just a statistic, it's a testament to the growing demand for efficient, reliable, overland transport, and the corridor's newfound importance in the global supply chain. The trains carry high-value industrial goods, solar panels, power plant equipment, and critical parts, fueling Iran's modernization and resilience. These shipments are vital for Iran's infrastructure, supporting new energy projects, factories, and the country's push for technological advancement. The rail journey from Xi'an to Tehran now takes about 15 days, half the time of the sea route, revolutionizing just-in-time supply chains. This speed means businesses can respond faster to market needs, reduce inventory costs, and keep production lines running smoothly. Costs are competitive, with incentives for two-way trade, making the route attractive for shippers. The streamlined customs procedures and improved logistics hubs further enhance the corridor's appeal, drawing in more companies eager to tap into Eurasian markets. Iranian officials aim for 300 trains by the end of 2026, a seven-fold increase that would cement the corridor's status in Eurasian trade. This ambitious target reflects Iran's commitment to becoming a central player in regional logistics and international commerce. This growth promises sustainable transit income for Iran and a fundamental shift in regional trade dynamics. As more trains roll in, local industries benefit, jobs are created, and Iran's role as a vital transit hub is solidified. The southern corridor is quickly becoming indispensable for east-west commerce, forging new connections and opportunities across the continent and setting the stage for a new era of cooperation and prosperity. The China-Iran rail corridor is a geopolitical statement, forging a land bridge that operates outside Western influence. It strengthens the axis between Beijing, Tehran, and Moscow, counterbalancing the US and its allies. Unlike the complex, vulnerable IMEC, this land-based route offers resilience and simplicity, positioning China and Iran as leaders in regional connectivity. Central Asian nations gain vital access to global markets, reducing dependence on Russian or Western-controlled routes. For Iran, the railway cements its role as Eurasia's transit hub, linking east-west and north-south corridors. As steel wheels roll across Eurasia, they carry not just cargo, but the weight of a shifting world order. The China-Iran rail corridor is set to transform regional economies, acting as a vital artery for trade and development across the heart of Eurasia. This ambitious project is not just about moving goods, it's about connecting people, industries, and opportunities in ways never seen before. With Iran poised to benefit most, the corridor places the country at the crossroads of East and West, turning it into a key logistics hub for the entire region. Even capturing a fraction of the 60 million tons of annual China-Europe rail cargo could bring Iran a windfall of foreign currency, which is especially crucial under ongoing international sanctions. This influx of capital can help stabilize Iran's economy and fund much-needed development projects. The corridor slashes transit time from over a month by sea to just 2 weeks by land, making it a game-changer for businesses that rely on fast, predictable delivery schedules. This efficiency not only boosts supply chain performance and reduces costs, but also encourages more companies to shift their logistics operations to rail. The speed and reliability of the corridor are magnets for high-value, time-sensitive trade, such as electronics, pharmaceuticals, and perishable goods, which require rapid and secure transport. As a result, cargo is likely to be diverted from traditional sea routes, reshaping global trade patterns and increasing the strategic importance of overland rail. China is investing heavily in Iran's infrastructure, providing technology, expertise, and capital to modernize railways, stations, and logistics centers. These investments extend to the Makran coast and the strategic Chabahar port, enhancing Iran's maritime access and integrating sea and rail transport. The result is the creation of new jobs, the growth of industrial parks, and a surge in economic activity that benefits local communities. The railway also opens direct, efficient, and cost-effective access to global markets for landlocked Central Asian nations, breaking their historical isolation. For these countries, the corridor offers a lifeline to international trade, enabling them to export goods and import essentials with unprecedented ease. The corridor is more than a bilateral link. It's a regional economic engine, driving integration, cooperation, and shared growth across Eurasia. By fostering new business opportunities and improving livelihoods, it promises shared prosperity for millions of people. Its impact will ripple far beyond simple transit fees, shaping the future of trade, industry, and cooperation throughout the region. The China-Iran rail corridor is a masterstroke in bypassing Western sanctions. By shifting trade from sea to land, it sidesteps maritime chokepoints and naval interdiction, ensuring goods and energy flow securely. The route shields Iran from the volatility and costs of sea-based trade, providing a predictable supply line for critical imports. Transactions can be settled in local currencies or alternative systems, reducing reliance on the US dollar and SWIFT. This financial independence is key, allowing China and Iran to build a self-contained economic ecosystem. The corridor's success is pushing Russia, China, and Iran into deeper cooperation, creating parallel systems of trade and finance. The rail link is a direct response to sanctions, turning economic pressure into strategic partnership. It's a tangible example of how adversity can drive innovation and new alliances. Iranian officials see the China-Iran rail corridor as a cornerstone of their economic strategy. Shahryar Nakizadeh of Iranian Railways touts its safety, economy, and speed, advantages now proven by surging freight traffic. Jabbar Ali Zakari, managing director, aims for 300 trains from China by 2026, targeting sustainable income and economic diversification. Analysts say the corridor is a textbook case of sanctions driving strategic alignment among Russia, China, and Iran. The project is a direct result of shared challenges, forging a new economic reality independent of Western oversight. China's commitment is clear, with major investments planned along Iran's Makran coast to fully integrate ports into the Belt and Road network. This synergy between overland and maritime routes gives the corridor immense strategic weight. The China-Iran rail corridor's full potential lies ahead, with plans to extend the route from Tehran to Europe. Iran is focused on completing key rail links to the Turkish border, connecting to the European network via Kars, Turkey. This would create a true transcontinental artery, rivaling northern routes through Russia and offering shippers more flexibility. Turkey stands to gain as a key transit country, further bridging east and west. The vision includes upgrading ports, building logistics parks, and streamlining customs to create a seamless trade ecosystem. Investment in these projects will transform the corridor into a fully integrated, multimodal transport and economic hub. The southern corridor is set to redefine Eurasian trade for decades. It's not just about tracks, it's about building the future of connectivity. The China-Iran rail corridor is redrawing the map of global trade, shifting focus from sea to land. It's more than infrastructure, it's a new economic geography, challenging centuries of maritime dominance. The corridor is a blueprint for nations seeking resilient, independent trade lifelines in a multipolar world. Iran's geography is now a strategic asset, making it a central hub in a new network of continental trade. The rise of parallel trade systems brings both risks and opportunities, demanding adaptation from nations and businesses. As this new Silk Road comes to life, it raises profound questions about alliances, resources, and the future of globalization. The story of this corridor is the story of our time, a call to understand and adapt to a world being remapped before our eyes.